Alright, it's last I checked about 20 minutes ago, it was 13 degrees outside, so I'm huddling inside. I went out and shoveled the driveway, that was it. We're going to do a tool review. This is a Kobalt tool set, and it's basically a socket set. You can see there's some wrenches up here. It's not a wrench set, but it is a good socket set. So you get a full array of sockets, all three of your main drives, and a screwdriver for doing these deals. You got two spark plug sockets and two small extensions. So, on top of that, you got the excellent, these are complete Allen wrench sets. These things are awesome. They're actually so awesome that if somebody uses them and they don't put them back in the package right, I yell at them. Yeah, I'm kind of anal. What I'm doing today is cleaning these. Any of my friends who know me know that I'm pretty anal retentive about my stuff. I did some work on my truck in the middle of nowhere, and as you can see, there's dirt in here. Well, that's started scratching up the sockets. Let's see if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see the scratches from sitting in here and bouncing around like that. That doesn't bother me, but the fact that there's dirt in here kind of drives me absolutely nuts. So I'm cleaning this. Now, the thing I'm going to do for the review here, a lot of people are into Craftsman tools. I can't stand Craftsman anymore. The company that owns Kobalt owns Craftsman. This is like the old Craftsman stuff. If you got old Craftsman tools and you're thinking the same thing like me, where the newer stuff is just junk, go get Kobalt. You'll go back to the same quality the Craftsman used to be. And one of the cool things you're going to get from the Kobalt tool sets is what they call Tool for Life. These come with a little card. I don't have the one for this one out here. It's in my filing cabinet. You go onto the website and you register your tool set. So let's say I lose this socket here. Gone. I have no idea where it's at. I get on their website, and for the cost of shipping for this, they'll send me a free socket. And I'm pretty sure you can't just get a whole free tool set, but you know, we all lose sockets here or there. Somebody misplaces one, falls down in the engine, you never get it. I had a 3/8 socket on one of my trucks. I never found it until the truck got wrecked. It was riding just below the distributor for 3 years. Same spot. But that had been replaceable. The wrenches are nice wrenches. If you notice, these look a lot like the Craftsman wrenches. They're pretty heavy. I've actually used this one as a hammer. It works. I'm just going in here and wiping them off. Now the problem you're going to see with this tool set, just like any other tool set, is yeah, you can see the marks from where I hit something with it. What you're going to see is the wrenches never stay snapped in. That's going to happen with everything. These don't stay snapped in. They're supposed to snap into the thing here. They fall out. That's just typical. These, the actual box end wrenches, it's not a complete set. You're usually not going to have the right one that you need. This is the basic sizes. We got 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 9, 10, 12, and 13 millimeters. That's kind of a poor set. So if you couple this tool set with a good wrench set, you're going to be really doing good. And in that wrench set, I'd throw in some extensions, because the extension set on here is kind of poor. You got a 3/8 extension and you got a 1/4 inch extension, but they're so small. And anybody who's been around me where I've been helping on a project, they know that this will eventually come out when we're working on a project. One of the reasons for that is a lot of people have incomplete socket sets, or they don't have very extensive socket sets. I have a tendency to buy lots of sockets because you can never have enough. So if we turn over here a little bit, let's see, we'll just scoot over. We're hiding inside in my room here where it's warm. blue is metric, red is going to be your standard set. So you can see these are 1/2 inch drive. These are all 3/8 drive, except for these here. These are 1/4 inch long deep wells. And then I got a complete 1/4 inch set over here. Word of advice when it comes to screwdriver drives for Cobalt, they kind of suck. I haven't had much luck with them or their drill bits. The sockets are where I've had a lot of good luck. I got a lot of broken Craftsman sockets and I haven't been able to break one of these yet. So that's my review. You could pick this up if you find it on sale for like 60 bucks. This set. I got it half off at Lowe's. That's usually the easiest place to find them. You can check out a bunch of their other sets. Let me go grab those real quick. Spare you all the weight. These are two of the, I guess you could call them pocket sets. The downside in these sets is, if you notice, these boxes are identical. There's no way to tell the difference. The only difference you can tell is the weight, and I can never remember which set's which. This is the 1/4 inch drive set. The 1/4 inch drive set's going to come with actual safety Torx, the ones with a hole in the middle. Awesome. Use them so much. Plus you got the 1/4 inch drives for these here. If you know what you're doing and you know how to do it, you can always press new bits into these. They should just be pressed in. They don't stick in, they're pressed in. So you can always fix those. A couple of these ones here, I'm not actually sure what that particular one's called. And then we got a complete 1/4 inch drive set here, which I apparently have dirt in this one, and I need to clean this one too. So, oh, that's not dirt, that's grease. Get off my finger. It's under my fingernail now. This is an excellent set. Make sure you don't lose the foam on these. The sets are kind of useless without the foam because the sockets fly around everywhere. I will show you why here in a second. So that's a 1/4 inch drive set. That's the lighter one. If you can remember the lighter one's a 1/4 inch drive set, then you're all set. Oh, that came off of the foam for this. I was trying to figure out why everything was wet over there. Alright, here's the 3/8 drive set. And you can see I have a socket missing out of this one, and that's because it's in my truck. And it's 15 millimeter. This is a pretty good socket set. As you can see, you got some standard drives here, lots of metric sizes and deep wells, a complete metric short, and a complete standard SAE short. So, if you find these on sale, you're really making out. I usually buy these as gifts for people. They make great gifts. And as you can see here, you get a better extension in this box too. And you get the spark plug socket again. Same wrenches. These are really nice wrenches. One of my sets has a bad wrench actually. And it's going to have the same warranty like the Craftsman stuff too. You're gonna be able to just take it right back into the Lowe's store, show them what's wrong with it, and they should replace it for you on the spot. I do believe. Don't quote me on that one. I got all this grease under my fingernail now. It's driving me nuts. So there's your sets. This one here doesn't have the foam anymore. I got to look around to see if I have the foam, and I'm going to cut a new piece for it. I used it somewhere and it blew off in the wind, and I never found it. So that's the only downside to these type of tool kits, is they don't have anything to keep the. Usually your sockets will be all, yeah, see? Sockets are all over the place, and that drives me nuts. Might not drive you nuts at all, but sometimes you open it up and all the sockets are in the wrong spot, and you just keep grabbing the wrong one and not sitting right. So there's a review for the big Cobalt tool set here. Worth the money. If you need a good socket set and you can find this on sale, it's going to be inexpensive. If you can find it not on sale, it's still going to be very affordable. So for people starting out who want a wrench or just need a tool set in general to have with them, this is invaluable to have in your vehicle. I can fix the majority of things on my vehicle with just this tool set. So the only reason I know that is because I changed a water pump out with it with just this tool set. Yep. Alright, y'all, have fun.